Hi guys, I'm NATO King, and last time on Let's Play Space Quest 5, we explored the lab at Genetics and found some really interesting exposition, which kinda ties the plot together in a neat little bow and teaches us that Captain Quark is just getting what he deserves by being turned into a pukoid mutant. So let's get back to the Eureka and deal with that. Chia infection. Alright, well, that's not going to get us back up there. We actually have to talk to Cliffy. Or, of course, we can give him an order. Either way, he'll just beam us back up to the Eureka. Bet you guys forgot about Spike. And here we go, the references to Lassie, which most of you are probably too young to remember. I remember watching it as a kid, and I remember learning how to speak Lassie. And what we need to do here is definitely jump on the cryo-chamber and the transporter. Alright, fine, let's have another guess. You can't talk to Lassie! Although Lassie always seemed to understand human speech, I never figured that out. And what we need to do is obviously the manual control bypass, which is exactly what we did actually to get Roger back to being human when his DNA was integrated with a fly on Genetics. Which I suppose is why we had to wait until now to do it. Alright, end Lassie humor. Of course, we gotta save before we do anything with the Ambassador, because we know how delicate and fragile she is in this state. We also know what'll happen if we take her out of the cryo-chamber without defrosting her, so we'd better de-ice her first. Well, she sounded delicious. It's not my fault. Okay, clearly I picked the wrong setting. I mean, you know, there's a cook and then there's a defrost, so there you have it. Well, now they tell me about reading the instructions. If I hadn't thought of that before, How would I have gotten this far, huh? How would I have gotten this far? So, alright, we'll read the instructions. You probably noticed it before, but the last option down here is Ambassador Defrost. 10 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds it is. Oh yeah, leaving it on the freezer setting, of course. Alright, so that is everything that could possibly go wrong here, right? Defrost, 10 seconds, and what's that button with a P? As far as I can tell, it doesn't do anything. Just there to make it look more like a microwave. So whatever I'm gonna do, huh? I got a couple of ideas. Let's just get out of here. Okay, we can't just walk out of the room. Maybe we can go back to the lab. Might be something useful there. Oh, okay, we need to get her on ice. I think I can do that. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to click the hand on it. Can we close this thing again? Close? Nope. But we can put her right back in. Okay, good enough. Let's get her on ice. Oh, she looks even meltier than before. Yay, we froze Beatrice. And now we definitely don't want to try to take her out. Ew. Her face is completely half melted. Can't believe I'm gonna have to marry this woman and have a kid. Yeah, I know that's superficiality, but that's really the only basis for their relationship. Okay, she's, yeah, she doesn't seem to be mutating any further, but... Oh, let's waste some more time. Kemosabe? What? Yeah, she doesn't look like she's mutating anymore. If there is a way to make her die just by wasting time, I'm not gonna sit around here and do it right now. Cliffy kicks the control panel. Score! Because that's exactly the sort of thing that attracts you to a woman. Hey, while she's in there, let's go ahead and freeze her again. Just for old time's sake. Oh. Won't let me get to the controls again. Yeah, well, guess we're gonna have to leave her there. Let's get back to our plan to take out those mutants. Hey, they used effect correctly. How often do you see correct grammar out of this game when they have a chance to screw it up? Alright, well let's get it from Cliffy then. Of course. I guess we're gonna have to go to the Goliath first before anybody will talk to me about their plans. But we basically just summarized the actual ending of the game right there. And yes, everything that we've done so far is going to be important. You know, something seems kind of off here. Everything's slowed down. Oh, speed went back to... I can't adjust the speed slider. Alright, fine. I'll stand up and then I'll adjust the speed slider. And then I'll sit back down. What is wrong with this game? Now, let's see, most important thing on this list is how Flo is doing. Well, at least the Chia infection seems to have cleared up. What do we do now? I'd almost have preferred so long and thanks for all the fish. So, have we gotten through to StarCon yet? Spoiler, we never will. And somebody wanted to see what happens if you hail the planet before you go down. As we've already seen, there's nobody there. So, there you go. I hope you're happy. Let's see what Drool's got to say. Yeah, that's exactly what WD-40 said. Although she didn't have any space monkeys flying out of her butt. Just a banana. Alright, we need to find a sneaky way to get at them. We left them around Thrakus, but there's no guarantee they're still there, so... And indeed, the Goliath has moved on to gingivitis. So we'll have to pull out our chart one more time and see what the code for gingivitis is. Fortunately, I always keep it handy. And off we go. Yeah, we can't find out anything about our destination from Flo. Haven't really decided whether I want to waste time in the bonus video giving Flo's reactions to all the different planets he can get to, and what WD-40 says if you scan them all. Yeah, it's probably interesting, but there's a lot of material left to cover, and I really don't want to make 2 bonus videos. Yeah, better save before going to regular speed, because we know what's waiting for us this time. Yeah, we know. We queried those sensors before we came. Alright, well, let's... Alright, I guess we're just gonna drift on past then, and hope for the best. I get the feeling I should be doing something. Something important. Yeah, well, can't be that important if they give me this much time to do it. I gotta say, not much of a game over message, but at least they put in a unique animation for it. So yeah, they gave us plenty of time so that we can turn on that cloaking device, which has finally been installed. Remember we could ask Cliffy to do this way at the beginning of the game? Yeah, actually, how's everything else looking? And we gotta go out on this. It never changes, and it never gets old. No, Cliffy, I don't swing that way. I don't swing that way for you either, WD-40. Yeah, well, I'd say there's a very good chance they're unaware of our presence. We're still alive. And still no Easter egg. I'm probably just not going to be able to see it. Everyone wants me to go to the lab. Even you, Flo? I don't know, maybe you should go to the lab and find out. No, well, what do you know? He didn't tell me to go to the lab. Alright, if one person doesn't think I should go to the lab, I think I should go to the lab. I mean, nobody told me we had a projector. Yeah, it's pretty much what WD-40 said before. So at this point, what you need to do is look at the various sections of the ship and figure out which one is safe to land on. No, sounds good. Obviously, that's where you want to land. Wait a second, the engines were at the back of the ship. Who puts engines right in the middle of a freaking ship? Alright, so we know where we need to land. Anything else? Let's just beam on over there then. Make all that completely useless. Indeed there is. But we don't really have time to go into them right now. Instead, let's go ahead and call this an episode. Next time will be the grand finale. We take it directly to the Goliath, sneak in there, defeat all the mutants, and save the universe yet again. See you next time!